So I'm playing Salmon Run. Salmon Run is a game in Splatoon 3. It's a game mode in Splatoon 3 I've been a very massive fan of, and I've played a boatload of it, a ton of it actually, an obscene amount of it off camera, because I've just genuinely enjoyed playing Salmon Run a ton with whoever. So my name is Brian Saviano Bricks, oh Bobby Bricks, coming at you with Splatoon. And Salmon Run is a game mode which you can play against a bunch of computers and get the golden eggs, put them in the basket kind of like this, and then go round after round, hoping you get a higher score that way, right? So I'm currently looking for a match, but I've played this plenty of times. So when I'm playing this right now, it's going to be very, very hectic. It's going to be a lot of stuff going on, but it's going to be fantastic if it doesn't short out over here. It only happens when I'm recording videos, with the switch being on. It's the reason. Anyways, this is a very great game mode. I love this game mode so much. Everything about it, you know, you get to have people working on a team together. It's everybody functioning as a core unit, you know? And there's spicy waves, but I can also already tell immediately that there's lag. I can tell just from the way that things are kind of phrased up here. I think I have, you know, a decent shot here, but it's not going to be as perfect as I want it to be, you know? So the goal is to destroy these boss salmons and then get the golden eggs that pop out of them. And then that can be pretty difficult in of itself, but there's things you can do to kind of mitigate that, right? And every round, everybody gets a different weapon. So in this round, I have this particular blaster, which has a lower fire rate, but is also very powerful. So every round it changes, which is good because you're not stuck with the same garbage weapon depending on if you're garbage with it or not. So I just got splatted by the steel eel. This happens very frequently as well. Everybody kind of, you know, is doing their thing, and then they get splatted. And you kind of, yeah, you definitely have to work together on as one cohesive team to do the thing you got to do, you know? So here we go. I'm going to try to clear out a pathway here. And if you do not clear out a path for your teammates or whatever, eventually the eggs that you get from the enemies will be taken by the little itty-bitties, as I like to call them. The little itty-bitties are everywhere, floating this time. They're not just hanging around for the sake of it. They will take whatever eggs you don't claim after destroying a boss salmonoid. So you have to be very careful with all that, right? And you can destroy them pretty easily in like one shot, but it's still a massive pain. And the goal, for me at least, is to use a weapon that is a high rate of fire, because I get cornered very easily, just like I did right there. I died a couple times, unfortunately, but if you have a weapon that has a higher rate of fire, you're able to destroy more enemies more quickly. So, you know, having this, the Octobrush is pretty good. Some waves, the water level is higher or lower. The range of the basket changes, so now the basket's over here. And salmon will spawn from wherever. So you have to be as aggressive or not aggressive as you hope to be, you know? And so some boss salmonoids are more difficult than others, of course. You can also, you know, shift them to different directions, and there's a lot of different techniques that go into Salmon Run. So I'm a big fan of Salmon Run. I would play this more than like actual Splatoon on any given day. I'm just that much of a fan of it. So that's why I've played so much of it by comparison of the other competitive modes. Even I like it more than Rainmaker to an extent, you know? It's just a very good, repetitive thing. It's just not a pain in the butt for me. It's just skill, and it you know why? It's because it's one of those things in Splatoon. Okay, in Splatoon 3, it doesn't change every 2 hours in terms of a competitive mode. So like if I wanted to play just Rainmaker, I can't, because it's just not available. Rainmaker is only available when the competitive mode changes to that, whereas with this, it actually changes never. Like the game mode is still the same, even though the maps change. So the maps changing I'm totally okay with, if it means, you know, I can still play Salmon Run. In Splatoon 2, you couldn't actually play Salmon Run whenever you wanted to. It was only for specific time frames, which I thought was the most ludicrous thing ever. And I think it was because they thought they wouldn't have enough people to play this game mode at any given time, which is totally not the case at all. Like, there's plenty of people playing this game mode, and it's really fun. So again, I'll play this all the live long day, on or off camera. This is just that fun for me. So now I got the NZAP 85. This is probably a better circumstance. The only thing that would be worse off is if there were a special boss level. So sometimes there's a special boss level, depending on just what they kind of serve you at random. So in this case, there is not, thankfully. It's just us playing against random waves of enemies. But the random wave of enemies can also be problematic if they're going to rush up toward this very top section here, but they also still spawn in from basically wherever, right? This guy right here, oh, okay. He just did that. So because I'm on lag with my internet connection here, it's just going to be that much more unstable. And then it's going to make it that much more difficult to actually get the salmons done, right? So I'm going to focus on taking out the smaller enemies here for now and do this. Make sure you gobble that up there. Good. Try to stay close a little bit here, you know? Make sure everybody has a clear pathway, because otherwise the boss salmonoids, I feel like, are going to be destroyed relatively easily by everybody else, you know? And so you revive your teammates by doing this, essentially activating what they're doing. In a moment like that, I messed that one up entirely. I didn't realize he was up toward the tippity top there. So team coordination, again, key thing throughout this. And so I'm actually messing up big time here by not using my special, which I need to. So let me do that real quick. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do this, do that. Yep. So you see it gets very hectic very easily here, right? You see? And everybody gets their own little bits of salmon, right? Their own little golden eggs here. So obviously that's a lot too. But, you know, we got 41 out of 27. That's pretty remarkable. So what can also happen now is the giant Cohozuna, the big boss, can spawn in at the very end here, but that did not happen. So sometimes at the very end, that happens and it totally catches you off guard. Well, we did exceptionally well there. I think we almost got 100. Did we get 100? 113. One of the highest records I know I've ever gotten. So, and that's actually fairly low, I'd say. So you can see the level that I'm going to get from here. I got 30, one of the highest of the match, which is great. Now I'm up to Executive VP. And then, yeah, I'll just play more. Lots of XP here. Got a fire hydrant hat, or fire person hat. There we go. So the thing about this game mode is that it does the same exact map every single time, which is a good opportunity, actually, to figure out what the map is like and what your, you know, the weapons you're going to use are, right? Because I feel like with Splatoon 2, they change every 2 hours. You'll typically get the same map for, like, the day in Splatoon 3 Salmon Run. So you're not necessarily gonna swap out maps constantly. Like, you will, but it's not, like, all the time. It's a lot of the time. But you'll typically last the day. So clearly, yeah, there's a bit of a delay there because that giant fin thing popped out of the ground, but it didn't actually pop out of the ground, and it got destroyed instantly. So there's some sort of latency issue of some kind, but whatever. It's all good. As long as we still do okay, I don't really care what happens, you know? So, whatever. You're done. Okay. You can see, like, with that boss right there, that's actually from Splatoon 2. That is a boss where you're supposed to destroy the giant, like, thing on top of his head. But, unfortunately, because of the delay, can actually register it in time here. That was going to be really bad. I'm gonna do this over here. That's probably the most obnoxious enemy of Splatoon 3 Salmon Run, by far, is that thing. The giant wave-looking thing. That's massively a pain. You know, I don't like that one. This one's actually pretty fun. The one with the UFO, that's pretty good because you can actually distance yourself pretty well. All these enemies have a good and a bad aspect to them as well. I'm gonna do this through here, try to clear this out a little bit. Yeah, there we go. Try to get some distance here. And I'm not able to move. I'm done. Yeah, no way. Jeez, the steel eel. That's what does it for me. So at this point, even though I have this caviar here, nah. You got to be focused on just destroying the enemies toward the very end there. And then I'll end up respawning every single wave. So even if you're dead in the last, like, you know, 2 seconds, as long as one person's alive, then you're good. And what they typically do is they give you a good assortment of weapons each time, right? So you can go through here with the paintbrush, roam around pretty easily, pretty much anything. And they spice up the weapons every round, so you're not stuck with the same thing every single time. Each round only lasts about 90 seconds, which is great, because you're not, you know, doing this for 5 minutes at a time. I think the typical Splatoon matches are too short, actually. So I think 90 seconds is an appropriate amount of time. Yep. Okay, so that's good. So now I'm in trouble. I'm just kidding, I'm doing okay. There we go. This thing over here, this is a new enemy for Splatoon 3. This one allows you to basically drop all these things into here and get slammed down by the flipper flopper. Okay. So you want to try to launch the things into here. There we go. All right. We're here. Yes, that's going to work wonderfully. Okay. We're here. Yes, get you out of here. You want to have a direct line of communication as much as possible, you know? Nope. Oh, mama. There we go. Nope. Okay. 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 Go over here. Yep. No! And once you're cornered, you're done. It's just no shot it's gonna work for you. You see all the eggs that thing has up there? Yeah, that's a big problem. And you're like literally almost done. You're like one shot away, seriously. Come on. Y'all just need one more. One more. Come on, one more! We're done. Wow, we were one away. 2 seconds left and one person left. You know, it might be because of... I don't know, man. I don't know. But everybody has to deal with failure at some point, and I failed. Let's try it again, shall we? You know it's when they launch up and you don't quite from the get. That's why. So, you want to have a little bit of a pathway toward the top here, you know? Make sure this is all looking good, you know? The power of purple shall get me here. And purple is not one of my most prominent colors I use for the Bob stuff here. But see, this is why the UFO actually works out really nicely, because the enemies, you can just chill up here. There's a little safe haven for you, right? Oh, never mind. I've never actually been on top of the UFO enough that it sliced me off like that with the ladle. That's kind of impressive. So you can't just be stuck on there the whole time. He will knock you off, so that's kind of cool. Unless you can jump off of that platform. Oh, I just snipped that. Beautiful. Yeah, unless you can change that up, then yeah, you're gonna have to at least pop off of there a little bit here. It's a really, I like it. I like the UFO. It's more on your side than against your side, you know? There we go. Take this. You can normally destroy him in one shot. You don't have to wait all that long, too. And you notice, too, when I'm tossing out the golden eggs, it's somewhat destroying the enemies that are looming down there, right? It's kind of cool in that sense, too, man. So you can be close to the enemies and still do a little bit of damage with the golden egg, which is great. I did not have enough to toss a bomb into the thing's mouth. The maw's mouth, I should say. All right, I'm gonna do this. Can you stop? Wow. Okay. I felt like that enemy was tossing that giant beam there a bit more often than it should be, you know, right here. Yeah, I was gonna say. Beautiful. Go back up here. Back up here. Yes. There we go. Just to get him out of here. A giant snaky thing. A little snaky. Just like that, right? Right? Looks like the enemies have big tummy aches. They're all upset at me for what I did to them. Hey, look at this sniper gameplay here. Oh, it's like 5 snipers. Oh, it's a tornado? What's the what? Oh, the tornado is the one. This is the easiest boss. It's the easiest boss because you're just tossing eggs this way, right? You're tossing eggs like this. You need to have a few team members like this, tossing them out, and it doesn't really matter who gets what, right? In terms of egg count, you're just working toward the goal. So you have people like this. There's no enemy spawning toward me, right? This is an easy way to get like the most maximum amount of golden eggs you possibly can. So we're gonna do this. And if you get all of these eggs from that one little spawn right there, you're good. Like that's enough eggs to fill up the whole thing. So you're good. Do this. Again, I don't focus on actually going to the goal. I let everybody else do it. And also, each of the golden eggs count as 2. It's a twofer. So, it's that much more impactful. Just having people assembly line carry it this way. Yeah, there we go. We're here. Just keep doing this. As long as people keep tossing you eggs like that, you are good to go, all right? Again, I don't care about not getting more eggs myself. I care about fulfilling the goal that everybody, works together for the thing, man. So now we don't have to do anything else. We can just straight up chill. Just do nothing here. If you fail on this level, you're doing something wrong, man. You're doing something very wrong. But luckily, yeah, we don't need to do anything else. So now for this one here, I'm gonna go over toward here, try to get myself at least one more golden egg, because that assembly line will not work as much as it should, There we go. All right. So there's that. Easy peasy on that level 2 assembly line situation here. All right. NZAP 85 for the last one. It's going to be a moderate level here. So yeah, sometimes the eggs will be out toward here. Sometimes they're close at home. All good by me. All right. So what do we got? What do we got? What do we got? You. This one's annoying too. And it's annoying because you have to defeat it from the back. Also, it stays in its place. So it's not as mobile as it could be. It's more aggravating than anything else, Here we go. Don't distract you. Oh, it destroyed that enemy before even landing. That's kind of spicy. All right. Luckily, this is a new enemy, actually, over toward here. You have to be up toward the tippity top to really appreciate what it's doing. Wow, that was going to be bad. Very bad. Yup. Very, very bad indeed. Give me something here. No. Oh, thank you. Much appreciated on that one. Give me up toward top of here before somebody else grabs it. These guys here, these Goombas. Nope. Get them out. Nope. Go. Oh, this is bad. This is bad. Real bad. Real bad. Come on. Come on. Yup. Clear them out. Clear them out. Good. Yes. Good. This is what I'm looking for right here, man. Come on. Come on. Come on. I know this is not doing nearly as much damage as it should, but that's okay. Yup. Okay. Yes, there we go. Just kidding. No, I'm dead. Yeah, super duper dead. But we got it. But we got it. Just stay strong, brothers and sisters and people. Yes, we're good. We got it. GG's. Wave clear. Please don't be a Cohozuna. Get a big baddie for me. Yes. Got a big baddie. So this is the King Salmonoid Cohozuna. This is like COD Godzilla. So Cohozuna is the one that, yeah, this one causes trouble. So the point here is to destroy the boss Salmonoids, so that way you can more easily get golden eggs. The more golden eggs you get, the better off you're going to be in destroying the Cohozuna, all right? You go over toward here, you're going to do this, and destroy them using the, this, just like this, okay? And go back over toward here. Yep. There we go. So everybody has to work very closely together for these sort of situations, right? You don't necessarily want to bother with the regular Salmonoid here. They are not exactly what you're after. We're gonna do this. No, I messed that up big time right here. Yes, I got it. Good. Okay. Nice. But you can also use these to destroy these Salmonoids here. There we go. Where's the big boy? Where's my big old boy? Yes. Okay. Nope. I'm gonna do this. Keep my distance a little bit here. But again, it's gonna be bad. Did it even destroy that enemy? I'm not even sure. Okay, move, move, move. Big boy's here. Big boy's here. Yep. Actually, we're doing really good, actually. Nope. Uh-huh. I'm gonna try to do this. Oh, I went out into the ocean. That's why. Nope. So here's a good thing. If you lose this match right here, right? If you lose this, you don't lose the whole thing. So you're only just losing a little bit here. Just a little bit at the very end, but it's not the end all be all, right? You're still doing great. You're still hanging in there, you know? And we actually did a lot of damage to this Cohozuna, man. This is actually a really valiant effort, especially at the executive VP era. That's what you want, is to just keep on attacking the Cohozuna and hope for the best. So I got one more round in me. I got a silver dollar, the 6 copper. It's still good. 98 out of 100, not bad at all. So the way the Cohozuna shows up is if you have enough matches, then it shows up. But sometimes it shows up for other players and not for you. So that's going to wonk out for a second. Then my Cohozuna meter is not up very high. So it won't appear for me as often, but it'll appear if somebody else's Cohozuna level is higher. So like my level was not high, but it was for somebody else that time, which is why it spawned in. This is a sniper rifle, which is by far my least favorite weapon ever. Cannot do snipers at all. I almost want to say I hate them. Like, hate is a strong word, but I'm close to it, man. It's just not my favorite at all. So the less that I have snipers, the better off everybody's gonna feel at the end of the day here. I just sneakily got that. You see that with that giant salmonoid there? Jeez, come on. Get you out of the way, right? I'm gonna do this. I know, you're here. I know. Oh, just kidding. I thought I had a good grip on reality. I did not. That's what I get for doing the sniper. Ooh, okay. Nope. I can't. You can't get that enemy with a sniper. It's just not possible, man. It's just not going to happen. It's good for, like, one-shotting the bad enemies, obviously, but not for this. Not for this game mode at all, honestly. And we're doing bad on this. Doing bad on everything. It's like there's no chance on any of this. Come on. Over here. Come on. No! We got one. Just stay alive. Just stay. Stick with me. Stick. We're good. It's good. Close. Oh, okay. Oh, all right. It's fine. We're all good. Octobrush, better. Again, it doesn't quite have the rate of fire I'm looking for, but it's going to be a boss wave. Big boss wave. The mud mouths. Actually, the mud mouths are pretty easy. So the mud mouths only get super overpowering if you don't know what you're doing. So the mud mouths are these enemies over here. You're going to toss a bomb into there. That's going to cause them to explode eventually, radiating all sorts of goodness there with the golden eggs. So once you do that like 2 or 3 times, you're good to go. Otherwise, they're going to spew out these little itty-bitties. The itty-bitties can be quite a bit of trouble if you're not careful with it. So there we go. Do this. There we go. Back over here. Nice. So, you know, you see what I mean? You just gotta keep the scales balanced here, right? You got these. Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Go up toward here a little bit. Gotta get the higher level advantage here. We're like halfway there, you know. It's getting there. It's close, right? Do this. So that way there's not gonna be trouble here. And even if you don't hit them precisely, if you get relatively close, you're doing okay. Especially with the little itty-bitties. Yeah, you're good. Just like that. And a little bit more there, right? Nope. Stick away. Yeah, we got it. No problem. No problem. It's because there's not enough of them that spawn in. If there were going to be a whole bunch more mud mouths that were spewing out, that'd be bad. But nah, we got it. It's all good. Bam. The enemies are dispersed enough. So, you know, sometimes Splatoon 3 does that, where it's like, hey, we're going to give you a little gimme level, right? Give you a chance to kind of recuperate yourselves. Don't make it too difficult here. You can obviously still lose, but, you know, hey, they're definitely very scary looking, the mud mouths are. But they're not, you know, they're not, actually, yeah, they're kind of terrifying. And I don't know what enemy they're based off of, rather what animal they're based off of. A lot of these Splatoon enemies, they have some sort of basis to an actual fish. They're not typically made for the sake of it. There's something going on with them, but whatever. Like a big, he's just a big boogie. Big boogie energy with that one there. All right, so these guys are hanging out. They're just chilling, making a little deposit into the depository there. Big old deposit, right? Come on. Ooh, that was close. Go. I nearly just died right there. There we go. First one out the gate. And what's good about this weapon here is you can actually destroy UFO without getting too close to him either. That's kind of cool. That can destroy him just like that. So that's spicy. How about instead of this, let's do this. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, baby. Oh my goodness. I just hit the massive jackpot. The biggest jackpot, I think, in the history of jackpots that were jackpotted ever. Oh my goodness. Come on now. Wow. That is like the creme de la creme of the eggs there. Wow. Okay. Yep. I just gotta avoid these. It's getting a little crazy up in here. A little spooky, a little devious. Come on. Okay, I definitely need to not die, A. B, that's what I like. When that happens, look how many eggs he's taken. No, we're gonna die. No way. It's because of the internet. Wait, pause. Got it. No, but we're definitely not gonna make it here. There's no way. Come on. You see the lag? Yeah, no way. The lag was what was getting to us too, man. Oh, the big boogies got me today, but it wasn't because of me. It was because of other people. I'm gonna shift accountability away from me to that. So that's all I got for this here today. I played on this map enough. So when the maps change over, I'll do more Splatoon run, but whatever. I played even with Steve Jobs and it didn't work out. You know, when you play with Steve Jobs, it's not gonna be good. But I'll talk to you next time. Bye.